To connect underserved kids, teens, and families with quality resources, curated experiences, and equitable access to community support systems. And that's the goal of Be the Change Minnesota. Be the Change and its student ambassadors are actually really excited to host more than 800 pre-K through 5th grade North Minneapolis students and their families for a truly unforgettable holiday experience. It sounds like my kind of jam. To tell us a little bit more about it, we have the founder of the project, John Baker, as well as Christian, the student ambassador, and we have Principal Wright in the house. And thank you all so much for coming.
No, thank you for having us.
You know, this is a major undertaking. First off, what inspired the creation of Be the Change?
Well, Be the Change started around COVID and George Floyd. The city was really divided, and we had to take a spin back and look what was going on with our youth. So a lot of programming was shutting down. So we said, let's try to raise some money and some awareness around these small nonprofits. So we came up with Be the Change MN. And we had a big golf tournament. We raised a lot of money, and we were able to get those smaller nonprofits that no one knows about and give them exposure and give them some funding during this time.
That is a huge thing, especially when we talk about community building. Let's talk about underserved communities. Christian, you are a student ambassador. Why is serving underserved communities so important to you?
I think it's just such an important thing to me because as someone who has had the privileges and opportunities to just do so many things, I think it's just important to share that with people who don't always get that opportunity.
You know, the education world, Principal Wright, my goodness, I need to give you like 5,000 rounds of applause because being in the education world is a tough thing nowadays, and I know you love on your students hard. Why is having something like this, especially what we're about to talk about that's happening on Sunday, so important for your students and families?
Well, it's important for our school community because a lot of times no one knows the good things that we do at our school. You only hear about the bad in North Minneapolis, and Be the Change and Winter Wonderland gave us an outlet to show the good things that are happening as well.
Okay, we got to get into this. Tell me about Winter Wonderland, because you guys are inviting literally thousands of guests. We're talking about students, families, administrators, and even providing free transportation all the way to Mall of America at the Nickelodeon Universe. Tell me what Winter Wonderland even is.
Yeah, first of all, I just have to give a shout out to Mall of America for partnering with us for this event. Winter Wonderland is an event where we try to bring families, teachers, students all together just to have an amazing time before these kids go off into break. Usually during break, school is such a solid foundation that kids really don't know what they're missing. So we have to give them that support and love before they go off for those 2 weeks where they won't get that kind of attention.
So we're talking about DJ, food, music, games, rides. That's amazing. And then now you guys are also partnering up with Toys for Tots, which you know we love a lot here, giving out more than 800 toys. But then also, real quick before we let you all go, how can other people get involved? Because I know that this is for specific students in North Minneapolis, but everybody can even adopt a family?
Yes, you can adopt a family for $250, and they get all these amazing things to take with them over their 2 weeks school break.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know about you, but I like being a part of Be the Change. That's awesome. And of course, we'll have all the information that you need at care11.com.